they just drop their eggs. Like if humans did it like that, you'd have to like watch where you shoot your load, and it'd be like girls will sometimes like if they want to get pregnant, they'll like cut like a hole in the condom or something. Like you'd have to talk to me and be like, hey, I found your eggs. You just had them on my floor. Don't like accidentally drop a load on them, like hoping like that's how you start your thing. All right, I'm going to yay. And there's nothing funny about rape. Woo. Nothing funny about it. But I think that's a little insensitive to anybody who's been raped by a clown, because that would be pretty hilarious. I'm going to go recap like all what happened tonight. So Russell, you talked a little bit about shampoo. One time I accidentally washed my hair with shampoo. I mean conditioner, I'm sorry. Luckily I had the shampoo there to get the conditioner out of my hair. That was not fun. It was one of those mornings I was having an off morning, so I was like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it right. And I was like, oh, I fucked up again. I was in the shower, I forgot to take my clothes out. So it was like 2 bummers right in a row. And then Russell started talking a little bit about murder, and on the YouTube recommended videos, I saw a Jeffrey Dahmer video. And I don't really like that stuff, but I was kind of curious, so I clicked on it and fast forwarded through the like opening scene. And his first question, he said, "Yeah, the first murder wasn't planned. I just had fantasies about picking up a hitchhiker and having complete dominance over him." That sounds like a murder plan. Like, what were you planning on doing? What was best case scenario? Like if you said, yeah, the first time I lost my virginity, I went to a Chicago brothel with $40 in my pocket. And yeah, like, that's what happens. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do prepared material. Oh, you know what? Amazon boxes. Someone, you talk about who's got their Amazon boxes stolen? Okay. I wouldn't know if I got an Amazon box stolen. I would just order it again. I don't even know that I got an Amazon box. It's just like hey, I could use those. Like, I needed batteries. That's pretty convenient. I just forget what I ordered. And I don't even do drugs, so it's like, I don't know. I'm sure some people must be thrilled. Right across the street from my work, there's a Cub Foods, and they just built a Barley's right next door. And like the mom and pop shops, they wouldn't stand a chance when they're building a Cub Foods right next to a Barley's or vice versa. And it's like, you wouldn't do that to a friend. Like, that's some serious competition. Like, when they're putting that up, just like, oh, fuck you, Cub Foods. Like, pounding away. I don't know why they just didn't put carpet in a Cub Foods. Isn't that what Barclays is? It's just carpet in a grocery store. I don't know. And then I was thinking, your wedding night is special. Like, I'm not married, but I assume like you wouldn't. Like, there's no butt sex on your wedding night. Like,
why you marry her?
Like, okay. All right. But like for gay people, that's not an option. Like their wedding night, there's gonna be like that's the romantic thing to do, I think. But I just never thought of it like that. All right, note taken. If the guy doesn't have any arms, can he be a pedophile? Like, or is that like, you know, when they were doing the atomic bomb, people were like, hey, this technology could be used in a bad way. Maybe we shouldn't develop it. Like, someday, that technology is going to give a pedophile back his gift. And it's going to be like, shoot, should we give him arms? Let's take his arms back. Like, insurance might not cover pedophile arms. But I don't know what I'd rather have of like run into a pedophile with no arms or a rapist with no legs. Like, science is gonna get there, and you're gonna have like that John Fogerty song, like "Put Me in, Coach, I'm ready to play." Like, get his legs back, and Yeah. Yeah. Science is going to do miracles. Society's changing a little bit, like celebrities today. Everyone's got a podcast. And if you think, I was trying to think of would Frank Sinatra have a podcast? Like, I don't think, I can't see him, like, his whole life was like singing and trying to get nobody to know about his life. Like, his whole life was just a secret, and like the last thing he would do is go on a podcast and just talk about what he did on the weekend, because it probably wasn't appropriate. But like nowadays, it seems like celebrities just want to like share it with the world what they did. The hardest part about both my grandparents' funerals were hard. But my grandma's funeral was a little bit harder because I walked in on them having sex. That one, like, did you get that? That she's dead? Okay. Okay, I should add a little more info to that. You guys are gross. Okay, I was driving by the Mall of America and they have a billboard up. It says, text messaging, better left on red than dead. It's like, what if it's like, hey, I disconnected your brakes. You're like, I'll read that when I get there. But then I looked at the billboard closely and it had that message app, like that little green one, and up in the corner it had 7. Like what are they saying? Like, okay, better left red, on red than dead for like 1 text message, but not 7. All right. Have you ever had somebody tell you something and you go buy a new wardrobe? Like you just get rid of all your clothes and get new?
Yes.
Yeah. So someone said it was like, it looked like somebody who had sex with animals. And it was like, yeah, I don't want to look like that. But do you guys want to know, what do you think is like the challenging part about having sex with a giraffe? Like most people get it confused. They think like balancing on top of the ladder is the hardest part. Alright, let's do this. So like, okay. This is like, people think this is the hardest part of having sex with a giraffe. But actually, the hardest part is trying to get a giraffe horny enough to fuck you. Like, here, girl. And, yeah. How am I doing on time?
Oh, you're way over.
Hey, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
Sometimes they have lights. All right, hey, thanks for letting me practice up here. I know that's not fun.